my gosh, she loves it. Sorry. She knows it's coming when it hits her tail. Watch. Oh!
We'll find something else to cover it.
Actually, I think I want green. We have to.
Let me help you, Tam.
You're so helpful.
Wow. Snow actually stuck last night. Looks kind of cute. I envision that today is going to be a slower day because the weather is a little bit icky. I'm going to be popping up in a museum, which means that only people who are interested in the exhibitions will be having access to the sale. So that's another experiment. I've never done that before. I'm starving all of a sudden. My friend Idan is picking me up. He's loaded everything in the car. So he has a car, so he could actually drop me off and help me with this. It makes me so emo. Thank you. I have such good friends.
So I think that's the loading dock right there.
Let's keep moving. Yeah. Maybe it's over here. I'll see. They had the right idea. They took our spot. Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, careful of the stairs. Apologies, I keep forgetting to update because I just really need to get this done. And here we are. Pretty much set up. I love the height that the structure gives me. Dude, I did not do my hair yet today. Clearly, it is time. I feel like I'm in 4th grade. Up until recently, all of the markets have been held here in the skylit atrium, and it's beautiful. People can come right off of the street and you don't need to get a ticket, but ever since they moved their cafe to the front corner, I guess it's no longer a thing. But this is definitely the most beautiful place I have popped up, and it's a special feeling to have my work in the same space as fine art. So we're over halfway and it's pretty chill still. Jay is on her way to come visit me. She's bringing a date. First date. And my lips are so fucking chapped. I need to find lip balm. Let's just like hope there's another vendor here that's selling lip balm. Everybody is packing up because half of the pop-up artists, they are only one day, so tomorrow they're going to be switched out with other one-day vendors, and then I'm just gonna leave my stuff there. I've put everything under the table for the most part. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go to studio because the commute is taking really long. I'm gonna go home and cook a yummy dinner.
We're painting Annabelle's chair for her. Jay got these chairs from Facebook Marketplace and they're super cute, and we've been needing chairs.
Each of us are gonna have a side chair. I feel like I'm fulfilling my childhood, like my fantasies of kindergarten, because we're each gonna have our own chairs, and then once we put up the wall stuff, we're each gonna have our own hooks.
We do have our own stockings up there.
That I unevenly put up. You're doing great, Jay.
Thank you. Chair number 2.
She's so cute.
The chair?
Yes.
Wow, that looks so calming.
This is how the red ones turned out. It's very
Not
vibrant.
yet, it's only the first coat.
We're on our last chair. She's green. This one's purpley pink. And Annabelle's red.
I was like, you know what? Forget going to studio to do more work. I'm just gonna have an early night and early morning. I'm gonna have a nice meal. And tomorrow, actually, I have a Christmas potluck. We're doing Secret Santa in our friend group. So I'm going to cook tonight so that tomorrow I can go straight to the potluck, which is actually here, so straight home, and have my contribution ready to eat. I was silly and I had the microwave on low power mode, so none of my food was coming out steamy and I was all confused. But let us chat about how the market went today as I wait for my food to microwave. I think it was basically about what I expected. Ever since we found out that the pop-up is not happening in the lobby, which it oftentimes is, I kind of, my breath, I don't know, my heart kind of sank a little bit knowing that it's going to cut the foot traffic in half. Sales were better than I expected, but it was so slow that for the first time since my very first pop-up, I was able to hand record every single sale I made. But I also used that time to kind of not experiment, but more like take statistics and study the field and think like, oh, okay, so I sold this many of this, and this is how many purchases happened between the first hour, the third hour, the fifth hour, all of that kind of stuff. So that was also fun, and overall I did better than I even expected. The desperate grandmas didn't really happen because the grandmas just bought stuff for themselves, which I love it. Let's be real, like most grandmas probably already have their gift ready. They're not the ones desperate for last minute gifts. I'm the type that's desperate for last minute gifts. Speaking of which, I did get my mom a cute gift. 2 things from the market today. I got a hand lotion for tan, which is gonna be a stocking stuffer. And then I got earrings from my neighbor who makes jewelry. Her handle is Down to Earth. And she had clay as well as vintage assemblage jewelry. So I got myself this snails. Kind of in like a style crisis. I feel like that's not the right word to describe it, but I don't really have a definable, easy to define style. I've been thinking about that lately, like what does that mean? So I've been playing it pretty intuitively in terms of like what I need to wear to be functional to go to studio, which is like dressing smart for the weather appropriately, and then also wearing my own creations because they're comfortable, and then wearing things that I'm not sad to get paint on because I paint way more now. Because when I used to do ceramics, you can wear anything because ceramics doesn't like permanently stain anything. I got succulent clay earrings, which really just spoke to me because, you know, my mom has a wonderful garden in California. I'll link the video as a card if you want to watch this wee Wednesday I did of her garden, and she talks about how much she loves making her terrariums, and she specifically says that she doesn't really care for growing vegetables and perishables. She just like loves beautiful plant decoration. Okay. Prairie is here as well. Let's not forget my lovely daughter. She's also in this discussion. All in all, that is it. Thank you for joining me for this December Daily. I'm going to now continue watching Seinfeld and eat my hot pot leftovers, and also have this Sichuan fish in chili oil. So delicious.
John Boyd. Just seems like kind of a strange reason to buy a car because he might have driven it.
What do you mean, might? You don't think he really owned this car?
I don't know.
Well, why would the guy make up something like that? Of all the names he could pick, why settle on John Boyd?
Don't you see? That's the genius of it.